And this morning, President Obama will be discussing that issue in North Carolina. This morning, the Labor Department reported that the economy added 162,000 jobs last month, but the unemployment rate remains at 9.7%. Joining us now is Representative Carolyn Maloney, Democrat from New York and chair of the Joint Economic Committee. Congresswoman Maloney, in North Carolina, since the stimulus passed and was signed into law, the unemployment rate has gone up by 2 percentage points just in North Carolina. Is the argument from Democrats that it would be even worse?
Oh, absolutely. It would be much worse if we hadn't passed the Recovery Act, if we hadn't signed into law the HIRE Act that gives incentives to the private sector to
But you would acknowledge that that's a very difficult political argument, right? I mean, it's very difficult to say, hey, things would have been much worse had we not acted.
Well, the main point, David, is that we've got the best news that we've had in a long time. Out of that 162,000 new jobs, 123,000 of those jobs are in the private sector. That is both encouraging and substantive. I'm optimistic but also realistic. It's going to take us a long time to dig our way out of those unemployment numbers and decrease those unemployment numbers, but as we move from red to black, we're taking steps to create new jobs. We're going to keep our nose to the grindstone and focus on what America needs, and that is jobs.
And fair to say that the numbers might be a little bit confusing in the months ahead, maybe even misleading, given the number of workers will be hired to conduct the census that could, I suppose, artificially lower the unemployment rate, and then it could essentially rise when the census is done.
Well, David, that's true. We checked with the Census Bureau. Of those numbers, 48,000 are census jobs. 123,000 are private sector jobs. That's a step in the right direction, and certainly those census workers are pleased to have those jobs, and they'll be plowing their income right back into our economy and helping create an economic environment for future job growth.
Well, Congressman Maloney, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thank you. A woman tried